In this video, we'll learn how to customize a .pdf template so that we can fine-tune the format of the final .pdf output file to suit our needs. First, let us take a look at the .pdf file that we generated. You might recall we used a template file called standard_manual.mnl. As you can see, the opening page is bland and the author's name has been repeated. Now let us take a look at the .pdf file that we offered as a guide to download and install the trial version of Help and Manual. Notice the image on the opening page. We could substitute this image for another one too. Also notice how the author name isn't repeated and that the second page has the disclaimer and the copyright explained. Here's the best part. All new topics start on a fresh page with a neat introduction graphic. Doesn't the second guide look way better than the one we generated? Generating PDF, formatted this way, is not difficult or complicated. For the second PDF file, we used a different template called classic_manual.mnl. This template file is available in the list of templates provided by Help and Manual. The nice thing is that even this template can be tweaked and saved as a new template file, which is what we did. Now let us take a look at the template along with the output file simultaneously, and while doing so, let us explain how we went about tweaking this template to arrive at the new one. To open the template file, proceed as follows. Make sure the Project tab is open, and from the ribbon click on Templates and Skins. In the drop-down that opens, position your mouse on PDF and Print Templates, and from the sub-menu that opens, click on the classic_manual.mnl template file. A message box prompting you to open and edit a copy of the template file is displayed. Click Yes to proceed. The Windows Save dialog is displayed, where you can give an alternate name for this template. Let us call it classic_manual2. Click Save and the template file is opened in the template editor. Expand the editor if necessary for better viewing. By default, the tab for the cover page is opened. As you might have noticed, the cover picture is one that has been provided by Help and Manual. We have used the same in our template, but you can change it too. To change it, right-click on the image, and from the shortcut menu, click Delete. We can even use Copy and Paste to change the image. Here we are changing the image with one that we have created. On the website mentioned in the description below, you can observe the cover pages of the various projects our students have completed. Here, different images have been used in the place of the standard one provided by Help and Manual. Notice that as the mouse is moved over the various elements of the cover page, they are selected, and a box surrounds each element the mouse is pointing to. To modify properties, just select an element by clicking it first. Next, use the right mouse button to invoke the shortcut menu to modify or delete the selected element. Notice the title and copyright reserved words on the cover page. Do you recall them from our Generating the Online Help video, where we explained how to use them? We next move on to the Title 1 tab. Notice that this page appears gray in color and has a giant cross across it, indicating that this page will not be printed in the final output file. We'll explain how to tweak a page and also enable it for printing in a moment. For this, let us move on to the next tab, Title 2. This page is printed. However, if you notice the page in the output file, it is different from the format indicated on the template. How did this happen? This is because the contents of the page were tweaked. Let us show you how. First, we enable the page for printing. For this, click on the top part of the page here, then right-click to invoke the shortcut menu, and from the menu select Edit Properties. On the dialog that opens, check the box that reads Print this section in Manual to enable it for printing and click OK. When the dialog closes, observe that the page is no longer gray in color and that the big cross across the page has disappeared, indicating that the page has been enabled for printing. Next, to delete or change the properties of the elements on the page, Do it like how you would do them in an editor. In our case, we have removed several portions, which can be done by selecting those elements and pressing the Delete button. You could also change the content to suit the style requested by your client or company. We leave the remaining disabled tabs as they are. These are Title 3, Forward, Top-Level Intro, Endnotes, Endnotes 2, and Back Cover, but these can be tweaked too. For instance, you may want to enable the back cover for printing if you were to print the user manual on paper. Let's also go to the Top-Level Intro tab and enable printing of this as it prints a graphic before the beginning of each chapter. For this, as we did earlier, we go to the tab and on the top of the page, right-click to invoke the shortcut menu, then click on Edit Properties, and from the dialog, check the Print this section in Manual checkbox. Click OK when done. We also remove the two text objects on the top of the page. Finally, save this modified template by clicking Save from the File menu or by clicking the floppy icon located on the top left corner of the window. Now, while publishing the file, which we saw in an earlier video, all you need to do is to select this new template file when you opt for the PDF generation option, and the PDF file will be printed according to the settings of this new template file.